We hear so much about how important it is to heal, and it so is. We need to heal so we stop bleeding on people that didn't cut us. We need to heal so we stop passing on generational trauma as, well, this is just the way I am and it's part of my genetics. We heal so we stop blaming our astrological sign for our bad behavior. We heal so we stop blaming our past trauma for our attachment to what happened to us in the past. We heal so we stop blaming the outside factors when the issue is an internal problem. So how does one go about healing? What can we do to heal from all the stuff that happened to us? Most of the problem is due to us suppressing it, not feeling it, not listening. We push it aside and we ignore it. But like a screaming child that is vying for our attention, it will not stop. It will keep on acting up from time to time. And then we just pass it on as, oh, well, he's just, like a kid, he just, or we say that, well, it's just like, oh, random fact where I blew my gasket today. It has really nothing to do with really anything at all. It's just a kind of fluke, right? It just happened. But what happens if we start paying attention to our pain? What does our pain have to say? And that is what I'm hoping that people realize, that you are the only one that can truly heal yourself. This does not mean that you can't have some help or some guidance along the way. But at the end, if we're really going to heal, you are the one that's going to do it. And this goes for physical pain as well. I'm not talking about just spiritual and emotional, mental, psychological pain here. I'm talking about physical pain. Just as in physical pain, the amount of pain that we feel, the intensity of the pain that we feel, it is like the child screaming at us, pay attention to me. There's something here that you need to address, right? And this is the same with physical, mental, emotional pain, right? It's all the same. We need to start paying attention and listening to what this pain has to say. If we care about healing, that is. If we don't, then we don't, right? We just continue experiencing pain, suffering, and then we keep on living our life as if this is the way life is here, right? But if we're serious about stopping this suffering, the pain, we eventually will have to connect with it. And like I said, to listen to it. And I'm doing this video to help people to access the power that's inside of us to heal from anything that we've ever experienced. So I'm inviting you right now to close your eyes and try to get as quiet as possible. And now, to focus on a pain that you have. And this can be psychological, emotional, or physical. It doesn't matter. Feel it. I know it's going to hurt. And you're probably not going to be able to do the biggest part of the healing journey right here, right now. But try it later. But right now, this is like a test run. So close your eyes, right? Connect with that pain and listen. What does it have to say? How much time have you spent ignoring it, only for it to grow and get worse? Pain and the suffering increase to the point where we're not able to do things we are usually able to do. Maybe once that you reach down to your knees, you won't be able to walk anymore or talk anymore or be in excruciating pain. You'll finally start acknowledging this pain. So do it now and do it later. But most of all, do it. So connect with this pain. Listen to what it has to say. And when you start listening, you'll hear that, well, this was traumatic for me. And you pushed it aside, ignored it. And all physical pain, depending on where it is trying to tell us something specific. If one goes and looks online and does searches on like how physical pain in different locations, so if you type in shoulder pain, symbolism, or meaning, or knee pain, meaning, symbolism, you'll see that is related to certain specific issues. And then it all starts making sense. Oh, I have knee problems because I'm feeling stuck. I have shoulder problems because my heart hurts. So do it. Or don't. But for those that are interested in doing it and getting better, I'll give you some hints where if you feel heat, inflammation, tightness, that is an indication that there is energy that is stuck, energy that is blocked. And this is usually in the form of fire and intensity. And on the other hand, sometimes you'll feel it being cold or numb. And that is where we have blocked from feeling in a certain way. At the end, they're the same, but expressed differently. Because even if you feel cold, there is a sense of blockage, right? So if you want to heal, like I said, connect with it, listen to it, engage in a conversation with it, pay attention to what it has to say, feel the pain, then let it go. Let go of this story. And another stage of healing is realizing at the end there is no wound, but because we believe there is a wound or there is trauma, we make it so. It's our attachment to a story. It's our attachment to something that happened in an event. We feel that this event or whatever happened to us is a part of us. It is us. But it is not. And it only happened in the past, and the past is gone, so it's over, right? And if we connect with God or spirit or source, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't see any wound. There is no need for healing because there's no wound. There's no trauma. But again, if you believe that there is, then there is. So this does not mean that we should not heal and we shouldn't do what I just talked about connecting with the pain. Because at the end, we all will slip from time to time. We won't be connected with spirit at all times because we get triggered sometimes and we get off track, right? And when we get off track, that's where the importance of healing kicks in. Because instead of feeling all this tremendous pain, we might feel just a little bit. Because there's layers to healing. There's different emotions stuck. There's different belief systems stuck. Right? And these are the things that are waiting to come out and to be released. So I hope that you do spend some time healing, and also that you spend some time connecting with Spirit and God, where you realize that you're complete, you're healthy, there is no wound. There's a perception of a wound and we make it so. But you're perfect just as you are. And you don't need to heal at the end. But your ego believes that you do. And that's where we fall from time to time. We fall back to the ego state instead of the soul or spirit state. Right? That just shows that there's some stuff left for us to take care of. We're not aligned, we're not connected properly with spirit. Once that we are aligned, nothing will be painful. Nothing will feel like suffering. So I hope that you do spend some time connecting. And then you spend some time with yourself. And then you start loving yourself enough that you want to liberate yourself so you can be free. So I love you. You're wonderful. Thank you. And until next time.